Speaking of great, Cicely Tyson passed in '96. One of the best actresses ever. I remember her being playing Jane Pittman as a kid. I think we watched that movie in school, right? And just the makeup and seeing how they aged her. So if you know Jane Pittman, I think she was born in like 1850, and they do her life up into like even she's born in 1860, because I think they do her life up to like 1960s, and like as she drinks from the whites only fountain, like as a protest, as a very old lady. But you see her life from basically the antebellum times into what is the modern beginnings of the civil rights movement. And that movie always stuck out to me as a kid. And that's when I always think about, anytime I see Cicely Tyson, I always think about her in that movie, and just how she looked going to drink that water. But yeah, so I want to make sure we give props to everybody and not just go over them. But John Chaney, 89, Hall of Fame coach at Temple, just full of fire and intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, watching him, seemed like your uncle that, you know what I'm saying, probably had a pipe that he put some tobacco in, but dropped knowledge on you too. You know what I'm saying? Full of fire. Now you don't do that now. Something like he seemed like
the uncle that doesn't like sleep. He's up to like 2 or 3 a.m. just dropping it on you.
Yeah, and strong. Like when he went after Calipari that time, I always remember one of the players or people that tried to stop him, that he almost lifted him up. He's like, "I'll kill you," right? Strong old man, right? "I'll kill you."
That old man strength.
That old man strength. "I'll kill you." Chested.
Excuse me, son. I gotta kill him.
Right. And then somebody that we actually got the chance to interview, Sekou Smith from NBA TV, and I remember who was 48 and died from complications from COVID, but I believe he may have been sick prior to that or recently. I remember. So I think Cal, Sid, did you get this interview or did Cal get this interview?
I think I got him. I got him.
So Sid got this interview with Sekou, and I mess up his name, and he's like, "It's Sekou." That's at the beginning of the interview, right? I was like, "Oh, this is not gonna go well, right?" And by the end of that interview, he was laughing with us, enjoying himself, and that was the only time that we had talked to him. But I mean, you know, just little ICB students, or maybe we would stop. We graduated because Sydney had joined the show then. But a small showdown at the school, and just spend time. You like, I always appreciate anybody that spends time, but just from everybody that I know that knows him even closer than I know him, because I don't know him personally at all. Outstanding brother, seemed like an intelligent, outstanding brother, full of character. Really sorry for his family, because that's like 40 more years of living that the young man should have had. But we wish them all the best.